Hey everyone, welcome back to Pacer Talks About Bullying. I'm Bailey. Thanks for joining us. This month we're talking all about ways to be there. Like we promised last week, in this week's episode we're going to share with you an awesome resource that you can use to educate others on ways that they can be there. This is our You're Not Alone Toolkit. Now this is something you can use in your school for a back to school night, at your local community center or library, or even your business to educate adults, students, and community members on ways that they can be there. In this week's episode, we're going to do a little bit of a show and tell and break down all of the amazing resources that are included. Now let's get into the video. So the first thing that you will get in your toolkit is an idea guide. Now this is a one-page handout that will break down some different ideas for using the toolkit. It'll give you steps that you can take, ideas for conversation starters, and even ideas for events that you can use the toolkit at. The next item that you'll get in your You're Not Alone event toolkit are two of these amazing 24 by 36 posters. These are awesome visuals that you can use before, during, and after your event to educate individuals what kind of message you're trying to promote, that together we can all be there for students that are experiencing bullying. Again, you get two of these posters in your event toolkit, so you can pick two awesome places to display them. The next item that you'll get in your You're Not Alone toolkit is informational handouts. Now these are the educational piece of the toolkit and are great to share with students, adults, and community members on specific ideas of ways that they can be there. Now there's three different versions. The first is ways to be there as a kid or teen. So these give elementary, middle, and high school students ideas on ways that they can be there for a peer. The second version is ways to be there as an adult. So this is anyone directly interacting with students, such as a parent, a teacher, a coach, an after-school worker, really anyone that's having that one-to-one direct contact with students and wants some ideas on ways that they can support someone that's experiencing bullying. The third version is ways to be there as a community member. So maybe you're not directly interacting with students, but you want to know what you can do to play your part in bullying prevention. So since there are three different versions, you'll get 50 copies of each version for a total of 150 handouts. The next item included is a signature form. So this is an awesome way for those that are coming to your event to have an interaction piece. So all it is it's this great form, and what they'll do is they'll read the pledge. And so it says that you're willing to learn ways to help those that are experiencing bullying, are ready to help address and prevent bullying in your school or community, and are united to share kindness, support, and hope. So what people will do is just place a check mark that they agree and then sign their name. And this is really great because they walk away with a commitment and are saying that they'll be there together against bullying. The next item included are these amazing buttons. Now what we really love about these buttons is it's a great takeaway for anyone that comes and participates in your event. One way to use all of this material is to first start with the education piece. So as individuals come, they can pick out one of the informational flyers, whatever suits them best, and learn a little bit more about what they can do. After learning more, they can sign the signature form and then get one of these awesome buttons to show everyone that they're together against bullying. The last set of items that you'll receive as part of the toolkit is information about PACER's National Bullying Prevention Center. Now these are awesome for anyone that wants to learn more about what we do or how we help. The first of those materials is a flyer. Now this is great because it shares more about our resources as well as how we help and what we have available. The other two options are great for students and their bookmarks. Everyone loves a good bookmark, right? The first version is our Pacer Kids Against Bullying bookmark. Now this is great because it shares more about our Kids Against Bullying website, which is all for elementary school students, as well as has this awesome pledge in the back that they can take. The other version that we have is our Pacer Teens Against Bullying bookmark, which is all about our teen website for middle and high school students. Again, this has some more information on the front about what they can do and what's on the website, as well as an awesome pledge that they can take. And that is everything that comes in the You're Not Alone event toolkit. Now these are $75 and include enough material for 50 participants. So 50 buttons, 50 handouts, 50 flyers, everything that you need to have an awesome event. If you want to purchase one of these toolkits, you can just visit our website, pacer.org/bullying. And again, this is a great way to educate everyone that we all have a role to play in bullying prevention. Thanks for joining us again this week, and we'll see you right back here next week. And remember, together we can help create a world without bullying. See ya!